Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of this F1 Wheel of Chaos career mode. Last episode, Saudi Arabia, definitely a race to forget. It all ended basically in the first couple of corners where we had contact with Liam Lawson, lost all the aerodynamics in our side pods, and that was basically our race. From there, we fell back a lot. There was a red flag to get us back with the whole group. Even then, that didn't even matter, and we came second last, all thanks to Alex Albon DNFing when that red flag happened. And before we head to Miami for the Miami Grand Prix, we had a couple of upgrades come to the car. Well, basically just one, really. All the other ones that we thought were going to join us, they failed. Yes, our development team is garbage right now. So we only got new pistons on the car of Dennis Hauger. So yeah, it's not the best looking situation we are in right now, but we're going to get better as this series goes on, that's for sure. We also had conversations with Hauger and Fittipaldi for their contract talks. Two of them basically kind of looking for the same thing. We just basically have to get the car in a better shape, and we know that's going to come. We know that's going to happen down the road. But we just have to make sure we could do that by the end of the year, obviously, because that's what their expectations are, and we respect them. So we have to be better. But other than that, that's basically all that happened between Saudi Arabia and Miami. So let's spin on this wheel. All right, so here's our wheel. But yet again, we have come around to a sprint weekend in Miami. So of course, we're going to do the double up. We're going to do one for the sprint, one for the Grand Prix. So here we go. Here is our first spin for the sprint race. What do we have? Reverse throttle and brakes. Swap triggers. Can I even do? I think I can. Oh my god, that's actually gonna be nightmares because I'm so used to the other way around. This is gonna be terrible, but that's gonna be our challenge for our first race. And for then the Grand Prix, what will be our challenge for that one? Here it is. For every position gained, we have to lift off the throttle for 1 second. So that being said, I guess every overtake we make, we have to also lift off the throttle for a second. That's gonna be problemsome. I feel like that's gonna be a lot of back and forth for the Grand Prix. But anyways, let's get to the sprint. But first, ladies and gentlemen, we have to do qualifying. Yes, hello, you are hearing a voiceover Zuck talking to you right now. Post recording, because there is a zero game audio recorded with this footage. I messed up badly because I recorded the intro without any audio and I forgot to turn it back on. So yeah, there was no game audio for any of the sprint footage, and so I was like, you know what, I'll just do a voiceover. So here it is. Now obviously we start our first lap here with the reverse triggers. You will see in these first couple of clips a bit of struggle, just trying to, you know, get around, you know, the idea of I now have to flip my fingers from the usual. But we in our first lap here, you know, we get a nice P8 overall. That's not horrible. We do improve though here on our second lap with a purple second sector. Now, obviously, the times as well with the delta got, you know, fluctuated a bit because it tells you could do this, but the problem is, you know, I also lose time because of, you know, the triggers as well. But we end Q1 with a nice 14, so we get into SQ2 barely. But this is where it once again, purple second sector. This is the second lap. I think we already just did one lap. We got P9, so we didn't have to have too much of a improvement. And everyone else also went by, so no matter what, I think we were good. So we got into SQ3 after a big improvement from 14th to 9th. And this is where I got a little ballsy here. Now, they give you the soft tires in SQ3, but you only get like, what, 7 minutes? And the way that the game simulates time, and you know, if you don't do a flying lap, it's, you know, you'll lose about a whole 45 seconds or whatever getting back into the pits, getting out of the pits, if you sim to just doing the flying lap. Now, so this is what I just said. I said, you know what, I'm going to go out there for the final lap, and I'm just going to do one solid lap on the soft tires. I'll have the best grip, I'll have the best track to work with, no traffic at all. And as you see, once again, you know, obviously we're gonna have the green sector one because we hadn't put in the lap, but we had a purple second sector. And as we come around the final corners of the Miami International Autodrome, we put ourselves, though, however, in 10th. So after the embarrassment of going last and still getting last in SQ3, we start the sprint here actually very, very well. Now, the one thing that I was nervous about in this race is that they did call for rain very quickly at the start of the race. So you'll see here in these clips just me trying to talk to my team, and but we have this fantastic start where we go from 10th to 7th. We pass Alex Albon, we pass Nico Hülkenberg, we almost got by Lando Norris. But this is just, once again, just a struggle. You can kind of tell I'm kind of like iffy on the brake and throttle in some cases, especially in that first S part. It's not the easiest thing, you know, to drive around, especially when your throttles are swapped. But no, as you see there we go. So I'm asking about the weather already. They obviously said rain's coming, but you know, nothing as of yet. And the big thing here is that's basically a lot of this, you know, race is just me asking my team for weather, as you just kind of saw there for a little quick second. But here on lap 3, we almost, you know, get here by Nico Hülkenberg. He tries to get by us. We say no. There's a good battle going up in front between Yuki Tsunoda, Lando Norris, and George Russell. But we hung on, and once again we asked about the weather. But you can kind of see here, you kind of see on my halo, the rain is starting to creep on in. So that's where I'm kind of like spamming it. I'm like, hey, what the hell are we gonna do here? But as we come to lap 5, my engineers tell me, or lap 6, sorry, my engineers say we can't pit now. We're 4 laps away from this race being over, 5 laps away from this race being over. Why pit now? We'd be at the back. And you could tell by the mini map, you know, that the whole train behind me here. But we were still pressured by Albon and Hülkenberg through the majority of this race. And, well, I had no shot at basically going up to, you know, P6 because of, you know, the gap that George Russell and I had. But come to the end of this race, we actually somehow got a decent gap between Alex Albon. I don't know how it happened. He was right there, and then all of a sudden, he was too far gone for me. Maybe he picked up damage or not, I don't know. But even with all the rain, everyone's stuck on the mediums. No one went on to the intermediates, even though I was told that, but I was just a bit confused by that. But Max Verstappen picks up the victory in the sprint, and I will come home in 7th. And I think that's a good amount of points. Good bit of points for Zuck Racing. So now let's get to some audio and some qualifying for the Miami Grand Prix. All right, so we start qualifying. I'm back with my regular trigger configuration, which I'm happy about here. Very excited. We're starting qualifying. I just realized, though, as I was coming into this qualifying session, I didn't have any audio for that whole sprint session. So that was nice. That's awesome. But yeah, we have it now for the race, so that's good. So we come around the final corners here. How do we do in this Q1? We have to do a lot better than how we did in the sprint. Here it is, 3rd. How about that? But we're still a whole 8/10 off of Max Verstappen. Wow. All right, boys and girls, so we have made our way to Q2. I've already done a lap, and we're in P15 for right now. But that was also on the use of the softs I used in Q1. So this lap is going to be the best lap possible out of Q2 that we can get. So hopefully it's better, and I already go wide in turn 1. Very nice. Now they were saying... the game was saying that these tires can get me enough for, you know, 2 whole seconds. And it's not going to look like that, but this hopefully is enough to get into Q3. We're going to hope here we're going to go right against the wall. Are we in Q3? Yes, we are, with a 6th place. All right, so we're about to start our Q3 second lap. Funny enough, our first lap, even though it was going to be horrible anyways because we're on old softs, we actually got impeded by Isaac Hadjar. He did not get penalized for it whatsoever, but he threw us completely off the track. So our beef with the Racing Bulls once again continues here as we hope to get a good spot here for the Miami Grand Prix. So we put in a purple second sector like always. One big thing about this qualifying session, there's no Ferraris. They're both out in Q2. So this is a big opportunity for us to get somewhere good here. We're 2 seconds up on our previous time. And that's good enough for 4th. Wow. What a great start that's going to be. All right, so here we are sitting in 4th position to start the Miami Grand Prix. As you can see, it is raining and we have the intermediate tires on as well. Everyone else does, but the forecast states it's supposed to clear up very quickly. So we'll see how long we are on these intermediates for this Grand Prix. All right, so here we go at the Miami Autodrome here, and we are off for the Miami Grand Prix here in the rain as Oscar Piastri trying goes to cover me off. He does not, but I will let him go. Now, there was contact there between Russell and Piastri. I kind of hopped the boards there as we're off and we're trying to fight with Piastri, and we might just get ahead, and we do. Although I have to let off for 1 second. So here we go. There we go. There was 1 second. So that's the challenge of today's race. We have to release the throttle for 1 whole second if we gain a position, and we just did. We are in a podium position here with Dennis Hauger at the Miami Grand Prix. Now, once again, like the sprint race, I'm gonna have to be asking my team, you know, what's the weather supposed to be like. In the chart before the race, it had it at all clouds, not rain. So I'm interested to see here how this all goes. Max Verstappen sets the first fastest lap, albeit in the first lap of the race, but I'm really interested to see how the weather's supposed to go. I will be asking for sure.
We think this rain should stop sometime in the next few laps. So watch those lap times. We may have to pit for dries at very short notice. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
Okay, as we come out squirrely around the final corner here, I'm being told in the next couple of laps, so we'll see. I was told a few laps ago it was 5 to 10 minutes, but here comes Oscar Piastri down the inside of me, but no, I said I closed that door really quickly. But we're holding off well so far, but I don't think this is going to be like the sprint race where we have to just hold off the entire time, as he's going to try and go around the inside here. Oh no. There cannot be an issue as Oscar Piastri bumps me. I'm not having another Liam Lawson moment. We're going side by side, and he pushes me off the track. He pushes me way off the track, and now I'm back and forth. And Nico Hülkenberg is going down the inside of me. Oh, no. So we've lost the place to Piastri, and we're waiting to see.
We're looking at some imminent gearbox issues, I'm afraid. Watch out for jams and misgears.
Oh, no. Gearbox issues? Oh, for God's sakes. So now Nico Hülkenberg is going to go down the inside on us, and I think that's it. We've just conceded a spot to Nico Hülkenberg, of all people, as we just kind of bumped into his wing. We're not going to look at that really, but man, oh man, what a terrible 4th lap for us. Gearbox issues, and we've been passed twice by the drivers behind us.
It looks like we're running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
Oh, we have a yellow flag. Is it the car up ahead? Or do we have a spin? No, it's back in the S's section of the track. I'm losing so much time. And it's Charles Leclerc, so one of the Ferraris has come out of the race. And there's a virtual safety car. We got a virtual safety car for Charles Leclerc. Okay. Is this the time, though, to come into the pits? But now we got to figure out what we're going to do with the tires. So I'm going to call into the pits here and see what they want to do.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected. Inters look like the best tyre for now. Virtual safety car.
And then we're not even going to get a chance because the virtual safety car is now ending. And we're going to have to get going here. We got cars right on our tail. And we're going to see if we get the gap, and we just did. We just nailed it. Let's see if we can change our tires quickly.
Perfect situation, but I don't think we got cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
Okay, they're saying stay out another lap. So I will. No one else does ahead of me, so I think we made the right decision there. So we're going to start lap 6 here on the intermediate still. Oh my god, I have no grip on my intermediates. I'm being passed by Kimi Antonelli. Am I gonna... I think I will. Let's see.
Okay, looks like some of those
And I will. Oh my god, and Lando Norris. We are losing so much time here. And there's also... Who's that? Is that Fernando Alonso's also in the mix? He is too. Oh my heavens. I'm losing so much time. This is bad. I think I've absolutely wrecked my intermediate tires because I have zero grip whatsoever on them. I'm gonna have to ask for new tires here down the straight. There's no way I'm losing. I went from 4th and now I'm in 6th, and I'm possibly gonna be in 8th by the end of this lap.
It's still not a perfect situation, but I don't think we've got cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
Mate.
Weather's changing now. You might want to review our strategy.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Copy that.
You can't give me the strategy as I pass the pit entry. Oh my heavens, are you kidding me, man? What are my engineers doing? Lando Norris just did the best thing ever. Lando Norris just did the right thing, and now I'm done.
Enzo's in the pits. Enzo is in the pits.
Wait,
now.
you're telling me Enzo got priority over me? Jesus Christ. Come on. So here we are flying down the back straight. Everyone else has now come into pit. And man, oh man. Did we lose a lot of time or what? This is crazy.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
And they let my teammate go in first, which is insane to me, as we'll come on in. But there's a whole line of cars now behind me that are going to be doing way better than me. Yeah. Kimi Antonelli is a whole 7 seconds ahead of me as I enter the pits, probably a bit more. But I lost about 10 seconds of time to those tires. As we fit the hards to start out here, finally we'll have some grip maybe.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on
And
the exit.
yeah, Lando Norris is going to be ahead of me. I got overtaken by Lando Norris through the pits. That's insane. And there goes Liam Lawson around me. And here goes Lewis Hamilton. It's almost like I should lift the throttle after losing a position, because that's how this race has gone. And what is going on here with my braking? I can't even control my car. This is an utter disaster for us. As that round goes, like, we're not even moving. We're literally sitting still as a car. And within just a few corners, already 2.5 seconds ahead of me, and Esteban Ocon is also now ahead of me. I'm out of a points position. I started in 4th, and just the way that this race has gone for our car and myself, oh my heavens, it is just so bad. So lap 16, we're just over halfway through this race, and I've dropped halfway through the field, so how about that? You know, I think there's a lot of factors here in this race of why this is all happening. I mean, for one, our car's just garbage. I don't know how I ended up in 4th to start this race. That just seemed way out of fetch. You know, you also have the rain that kicked off this race, and that basically washed out all the rubber on this track. So it would have, you know, washed away any grip that these hard tires had to start, and now I'm just struggling on them. And I get spun around halfway by Ollie Behrman. What the heck is that? And now I'm just caught in between the middle of Alex Albon and Ollie Behrman. Oh my.
Okay, let's try and get those places back.
I'm trying. I just lost because I got spun out. And I'm just battling Ollie Behrman here. I think I will get it. I will get my spot back, so I will lift my throttle up just for a second. So once again, that'll be another second lost to the cars. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, there we go. I can't tell it's the second, and there he goes again. Oh my heavens! And I only have DRS. This race has become yet another problem. Now here goes Pierre Gasly, or is that Franco Colapinto? Don't run into the back of Ollie Behrman, and now I'm caught. Oh my god. I gotta rejoin the track. It was Pierre Gasly, or was Colapinto behind me too? I have no idea. Oh my god, 14th. I've lost 10 positions.
We're approaching the pit window, and you're gonna be on mediums.
Will that even make a difference? I can't even stop. What is happening right now?
confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Now it's key to stay ahead of Lance Stroll here to possibly go for a pit and pass him. It does not seem that's going to be the case. So I lose another spot as I'm coming into pit for medium tires, as I'm sure everyone else will as well. We'll see what my team does. I almost slammed into the back of Stroll, but whatever, we hold him off. No one else comes in except us. That's interesting. Will my teammate, however? Yes, he will. So we're going to double stack here with Fittipaldi and I.
Enzo is in the pits now.
We'll hope that these medium tires are going to do any better. It has just been... And they messed up. And now I got some weird noise. So 5.4 second stop.
That was our last stop.
Did they didn't do the wing, did they? I don't think they did. And with that, we are probably going to be in plumb last with my teammate. So we're coming around here for lap 21, and it seems like we will stay ahead of everyone behind us, even though I did say that, you know, we're probably going to be in plumb last, but still... Oh no, we might be actually. We're coming out, and oh, we almost had a tangle there with Yuki Tsunoda, but his car and his tires are going to be better. And now I'm down to 17th in this race. Max Verstappen just started the next lap, and we're not even halfway through this lap. What is he on today? And then there goes Franco Colapinto with ease.
Car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tire now.
Oh my god. This challenge, I can't even do it because I'm just actually getting passed by everyone. I can't even pass anyone. This challenge is not going good for me at all. Oh, Franco almost had a little spin there on the new medium tires. That's really interesting. And there goes Isaac Hadjar. Maybe. I'm trying to hold him off, but you know what?
Okay,
Gabriel Bortoletto is also going to get by. I can't even battle them. And I got to fix my brake bias. I know I'm only doing that now, but man, oh man, I'm having trouble braking around these corners, but jeez. The only driver now behind me is my teammate. We went from second row of the grid to the second last.
So the issue seems to be fixed, but we'll keep monitoring it from our end.
Wait. My gearbox issue is now fixed? Like, what issue are you talking about? So you're now telling me this entire race I've had that issue, and now... Oh my god. What a joke.
It looks like we might have an issue. Hang in there, we're attempting to manage it.
What? Just kick me out of this race, please. This car has done nothing for me all day. You said there was a problem. You said nothing about it the entire race. I get passed by everyone, and then you say it's fixed. And now I can finally be at least close to the drivers ahead of me. And now, a lap later, there's another issue as I hit the wall. Oh my god.
It looks critical. Find somewhere to retire as soon as possible. We can't risk you carrying on with this race, I'm afraid.
Is this...
Again, find somewhere safe to stop. We need you to retire.
Like, seriously? Well, what a god-awful Miami Grand Prix this is, and I'm very happy it's over with. And, yeah, that's all I gotta say.
And in the end, there was no Verstappen. Max Verstappen, he takes victory.
A great display of dominance today, Crofty, by this driver. They led from lights out to the flag at the end, led every lap of the race. Brilliant stuff by them, and excited to see what more they can do in future races.
And it's time for that special moment for our special three today. The podium awaits our top three finishers. And for those that have missed the Dutch national anthem, fear not. It's back again, because Max Verstappen is back on the top step.
Max Verstappen dominates the weekend in Miami, getting maximum points, winning the sprint race, and as well winning the Grand Prix. But for us here at Zuck Racing, it is definitely a weekend to, I guess, forget. Even though we got 2 points in the sprint race, we had a fantastic qualifying session landing 4th on the grid for the race. And then it just went all downhill from there. Problems across the board, gearbox problems, tire management problems, especially at the start of the race on the intermediates. What else? We had the problematic tire change at the end there. It was just a whole jumble of things that accumulated all into a DNF for us, you know, with a late retirement in the race, with an engine problem as well. Just an absolute terrible end to the weekend in Miami, with having such promise heading into the race itself. Something that we hope that changes in the next coming races, especially with some of the upgrades we were looking forward to. But this is definitely a weekend that we just kind of want to forget and put in the back pocket and not really see it again. But other than that, that's all I really have to say. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of the F1 Wheel of Chaos Career Mode. If you liked it, please leave a like on the video if you have not yet, and subscribe to the Zuck TV channel as well. And do not forget to click the bell to be notified of when I post the next episode. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.